Hello everybody. Welcome to the finale stream for Pokémon XD Gale of Darkess. The finale, I consider everything after the Snattle rematch. So we have Ardos, Gorgon, Random Cypher Grunt, Eldez, 2 random researchers that are optional that I do intend to fight, and then Greevil. Well, Shadow, Lugia, and Greevil. Unfortunately, I had 2 deaths right before the stream. I was just finishing up my training in one battle, doing Area 6, thinking, oh, I can handle it. I am like 10 levels higher than all of them. But then there was a fortress that went kaboom, and both my Dragonair and my Kecleon went death from full or near full health. So that was not great. Meant I had to train up some new replacements right before stream. And because Mount Battle did this to me, and because I am angry at the fact that I lost 2 of my fun team members right before I would have done the finale, and I was really looking forward to using those Pokemon in the finale, and I'd spend a lot of time training them and all a bunch of stuff. I am going to absolutely destroy, decimate, annihilate Area 1 of Mount Battle. It's barely going to give me EXP. But I'm going to destroy and decimate this area using Stardust and Fishy. Let's give a preview of the team, because this will, right after this, I'm going straight to the finale. I haven't gotten an encounter yet from both the Oasis Pokespot and the the Rock Pokespot. I was hoping Mirror B would appear there with a random shadow, but I can get a wild Pokemon still from both. But I'll do that in the postgame. I want to destroy some people. Absolutely destroy, decimate, get rid of just all of it. All these low-level Pokemon feel the power of my mythical and my legendary. I've used this Jirachi, my 2nd mythical that I've used, the 4th one that I've redeemed, because I have over 40 Hall of Famers. Jirachi is there now. Kyogre's the first legendary that I'm using. I have Kyogre, I have all 3 of the legendary birds. Zapdos being in Gen 3, which was one of the options to add to this team. That's not Surf. Pretty sure that slot had Surf or Dragonair. So I hope I don't make a mistake like that in the finale. Yeah, Dragonair had Surf in the 2nd slot, that's why I'm used to that. Oh no, we get tackled by the Wurmple. It actually did 5 damage, which is more than expected. And I healed it with Level. Destroy. I really hope nothing dies in any of the fights before Greevil. Well, I prefer nothing to die in the Greevil fight either. But if anything dies before the Greevil fight, because I can heal, because I can get a new member, because I can train, I have to get a new member. And then train it up to even fit within the level cap. The level rules of the Foreverlocke, where every time you go into a big fight, like a gym leader, like the finale, like the Evolve, like the champion, all Pokemon have to be within 5 levels of each other. And I just added a level 45 in Kyogre and a level 40 in Magmar and trained them up. Like, let's say if a Porygon, Kyogre, or Jirachi dies, I could add Zapdos, which is level 52, but I'd still have to train it up, because my highest levels are 60. No, 62. Yeah. So I'd need to train it up to at least 57. Get drowned. Get absolutely drowned. Also, after this finale stream, I'm gonna edit, if you could even call it an edit, and then record. No, not record at 40%. Okay, wake up, do a slight edit, and then render and upload more Foreverlocke finales, because not all of them are up yet, and I keep thinking about it and thinking that I'm behind, and every time I do a stream I'm like, oh yeah, I should do that, but I only think about that when I'm streaming. I can't actually edit while I'm streaming, because this is the end of playthrough 11. Playthroughs 8 through 10 should already be up with the finales. So that's Crystal, Moon, and Leaf Green. Crystal was 8, and Moon was 9, yeah. That was some crazy finale. Really tense. And then Leaf Green was 10. Leaf Green, with how that ended, yes, Leaf Green was my favorite. Just, oh my god. If you weren't there for the finale of Leaf Green, like once that's up, watch it. Like the VOD will be on YouTube. It's incredible. It's, yeah, that is very, very good. I very much like it. Let's get some more speed. We can just surf on them, and if they have a third member, the draw just takes them out. Get drowned, get destroyed, get decimated, get annihilated, go away. Maybe Jirach will even get a new level out of this. Which might be nice. Slight extra damage, slightly more survivability. Oh, just the Hoothoot. Okay. Get destroyed. The fight against Greevil, I was thinking of starting it with Jirachi and Kyogre. No, Jirachi and Vaporeon initially. And Vaporeon would Hydro Pump one of them, and then Jirachi would Calm Mind. But I feel like starting with Kyogre would be really smart, because Surf hits both of them, even if it's half damage due to how double battles work and spread damage in Gen 3 specifically. Moltres is weak to it. Rhydon is 4 times weak to it and doesn't have that good of a special defense compared to Moltres. So Rhydon probably go down. Also, there's the Drizzle boost that Kyogre gives. Also, Kyogre is like 150 base special attack. So I think Kyogre will be okay. And then I just see after that what happens. I don't have to be afraid of, oh, they might use an electric or a grass move with Zapdos or Exeggutor because they're all shadow Pokemon and they only use shadow moves. They're going to be super effective anyway. They just don't have stab. I understand that for every mythical or legendary you have on your team, you get less Poke Coupons at the end of an area in my battle. So that's why I never got like the 200 or the 400, but always a little under it. Like I got 10%, 50% less. Because I had Jirachi on my team the entire playthrough. But now with Kyogre, I'm gonna get even less. And it's Area 1, it's not like Area 1 is very much. I just click buttons with Jirachi and then I surf with Kyogre. Because Kyogre's gonna take them out anyway. Might be that only the 10th battle has 3 Pokemon and then Jirachi comes in again. As long as I don't misclick with Kyogre, it should be okay. I don't think Chobin fights. If we need on the optional battle. Maybe I should go say hi to Chobin as well. See if you make other upgrades outside of the reclining seat. Because apparently that is a very important upgrade to Robo Groudon and lets him battle better. I love Chobin. Chobin's a great character. Hi. 3 Pokemon. Quick, I took the damage! How dare you deal 2 damage to my Fishy? Fishy, serve! Be a high base that total lineup if I get all 6 in the Hall of Fame. Thing is, if all 6 of them now die, I will have my most deaths in the Foreverlocke so far. Because the most was 10 in Silver, where I had 4 deaths pre-E4, my very first playthrough. And then everything else died in the E4. For Alligator in against Will, and because I didn't have for Alligator, Lance was super tough and way too tough. And all 5 of them died to Lance. I was able to beat some of these Pokemon, but not all of them. I'm now on 5 deaths. Nummel, Wailmer, Donphan. Donphan was before Wailmer, I think. And then Dragonair and Kecleon. Kecleon technically first, but like they were in. It was the same fight. With the same attack. The reason I'm using Fishy and Stardust is not only because they are strong, but also because that's my intended opening against Ardos. I think that's the best opening I can give him. We gotta level up, or do we have to wait till the Ardos fight? One more battle after this, one more Pokemon here. It's a Chikorita. Get Shadow Ball. Oh, such intense music. I am so scared. I might lose. Go away. Drown. Level up. One more Pokemon. Thunderbolt. No. How much XP do I still need? How much? I'm gonna check Jirachi's stats. Jirachi, how much? 45. Yeah, one more Pokemon would have done it. Wish I would have had 10 Pokemon at this point, but I missed my Cypher Key Lair encounter because I crit the Zangoose, which would have been my capture there. Did get the Rock Pokespot. Wasn't a Voltorb because I already had Voltorb and Electrode, so I was able to get a random Shadow, well, random to a certain extent. Got Carvana. No oasis or cave. Yeah, you don't fight anymore. Okay, let's go. I love Chobin. I want to fight Chobin. I know this is not the finale, but it's also... I love Chobin. We require to fight Chobin. Chobin is great. He is the #1 assistant to Dr. Kamiko. He is the only assistant, therefore Chobin must be the #1 assistant. We don't get the entire "oh my god, you're a thief" thing, but he got another upgrade to Robo-Groudon. Last time it was a reclining seat. That didn't go too well for him. Let's see what he did this time. And how much did he upgrade the Pokemon? Not much. Love Chobin though. And we do get the level up on Jirachi now. Next playthrough after this one is going to be Soul Silver. There's some things in Soul Silver that I'd like to get that aren't in Hard Gold. Does mean I'll fight Lugia again when I literally will have caught Lugia in this playthrough, so that feels a bit weird, wrong, however you want to look at it. But I still like to go for that. I'll have plenty of opportunities to get Ho-Oh. Probably in Oras, I think you can get Ho-Oh in the abandoned ship. So probably in Oras I'll be able to catch Ho-Oh. Have it in Gen 6. It's not a generation you usually think of in Ho-Oh. It's Gen 2. Maybe the remix, so I have a Gen 4, but that way I'll have Ho-Oh in Gen 6. And I like using Pokemon in generations, or at least in games where they're not normal. Like I had Exploud, Plusle, Spinda, Lotad, and something else in Leaf Green that are Sapphire Pokemon, that are Hoenn Pokemon. Hoenn isn't in Kanto. No, Chobin lost. Okay, what was your upgrade? You did the reclining seat, what now? Adding an air conditioner for the ultimate in atmospheric comfort. An air conditioner. It is an open cockpit. What function does an air conditioner have? You literally have an open cockpit in that thing. What are you attempting to accomplish, sir? Oh, Jirachi's faster now because of that level up. Heartless rain followed while I was offline today. Thank you. I was like, wait, that's not the Alright, with the Oasis Pokespot or the Cave Pokespot, once I've started the proper finale, I'm not going back, but I haven't. You're at Relgam Tower. No, I can't even get a Pokemon there. I would have actually gone back if it was the Oasis or Rock Pokespots. Okay, if I have something for Cave. Finale time. I'm here. And a lot of time on this playthrough. Wait, why does did this tracker just reset all of a sudden? Dragonair's off, Skekleon off. Yes, okay, so that's good then. Hey, Ardo's friend, do you want to have a Pokemon battle? Alakazam is scary. Really good coverage. Psychic and then all three elemental punches. Jirachi is weak to Fire Punch, but I have Drizzle, so that nullifies the weakness in a sense. Kyogre's still weak to Thunder Punch, though. But here's the fun part. Ice Shadow Ball, Ice Beam. And Fast. I did level ups and I have good speed on my Pokemon. Get out, Alakazam. I leveled up for the final fight. So yeah, I'm kind of over leveled, but you needed that XD to be safe. And for this finale gauntlet, it's annoying I train after every 2 battles. I'll take an easy boss fight. Because they're all scary in their own way. Did I lose any of my Pokemon to actual boss fights though? Did I? No, Numel was to a why not. Cacnea was against Justy. No, I mean, Wailmer was against Justy's Cacnea, so that's sort of a boss, but it's optional. Donphan was against a Wobbuffet. That was a mandatory fight in the Shadow Pokemon Lab. No, in the Cypher Keeler. And then Ninja and Valkyrie to an optional fight. Yeah, none of them were against boss fights. Oh, Kingdra's gonna get boosted from Swift, so. Ooh, with Hydro Pump boosted as well, that might not be good. I also want to just take him out. I don't like that it can Hydro Pump me now. But, well, it's gonna attack me anyway. So I want to switch to Vaporeon for the safety of the Hydro Pump. Swift Sim, Hydro Pump, boost it with Rain. That with a crit could take out Stardust. Heracross by itself is just really scary too. I feel like I have to take the risk and just attack. And then next turn swap? Like, how do I one-shot Kingdra? I'm at 7 ice moves. Oh, because of the Chobin fight. I never healed after the Chobin fight. Eh. Just hit Kyogre? No! Okay, we're good. We're good. Everything's good. The crit didn't even do half. Everything is okay. We are safe. That did a lot less than I expected. I honestly thought it would be near KO, but the level difference was huge. And Kingdra's attack stat isn't that high. So we now know we are safe from that Kingdra. From a crit. Easily. But not if they also combine it with an attack from Electabuzz. And Electabuzz... as its cry goes in the anime. Or something like that. That would be scary. So... I'm going heal. With the Hyper Potion. And then shoot a Thunderbolt at Kingdra. Here was a really scary one, because that thing has Shadow End. And that deals major damage. Also, it has leftovers. So I have considered before, oh, not Shadow Half now. Although that might be good with Surf, actually. Yeah, I'll just attack and do Surf. With Rain Boost. I might just KO the Electabuzz. I've considered taking the Snorlax, like catching it. There's a low catch rate, and I don't want to use my Master Ball on it. I'll just take the Master Ball ability. Ooh, that did less than I hoped. Okay, Ogre's higher special attack stat and is boosted. Off by the spread damage, though. It was enough. Probably wouldn't have done that much more than the remaining health for Electabuzz. Alright, we got the hit. We're starting to get a little afraid. We are good, we are safe, we got through the fight. The fact that that Kingdra with Rain Boost and a crit didn't even do half on Stardust. That really surprised me though. I was really scared. You know, you could just punch me. You could throw me into the lava, you know, like, instead of stopping the evil plans. Healing machine, yay. I think this opening is still the best for the next fight. What's up, Gorgon? He likes Earthquake and Protect. My 2 active Pokemon, they don't have Protect. And one of them is a Steel type. Thing is, Slowking doesn't have Protect either. So we attack Slowking. Hope it goes down, and then I Surf. Earthquake Protect, so this is probably going to be Earthquake. Take him out with Thunderbolt. They have good special defense. I would know, I used one in Crystal. Pretty sure Slowking was my main Pokemon in that playthrough. Here comes Aggron. And now Aggron's gonna get a water boosted Surf to the face. Still half because Earth Ring exists in the field, even if it's protected. But it's still from a Kyogre. So that's a free KO. You know what? I'll take the fact that Jirachi outspeeds Kyogre by 1 point because of that level up, because of the training at the start, if you can even call that training. And Walrein. Walrein doesn't have Protect either. But I have Psychic, and I have Thunderbolt. Even without Calm Mind, that was enough. Yay, Fishy 58. Recording's still going good. Going well. That's nice. That one might have Water Absorb. Either that or Damp. I have to be aware of that when I consider using it. But I think I know what I want for my combo. They have super effective move for both of them. Mr. Mimiknit with Shadow Ball. And then I hit Poliwrath with Thunderbolt with from Kyogre. Fishy. Look, it is a shadow, Mr. Mime. Thunderbolt. The Fortress wasn't much higher level than this. It would have been like level 43, 44-ish. But it exploded, and that's just full damage, and the defense is still hot in this generation. I don't think I'd like the fact that Explosion, like the defense halving thing upon damage calculation, was removed in like Gen 5 or Gen 6. But for Nuzlocke, yeah, that's probably a good thing. Even though you won't see those moves much. Now Kyogre's gonna be faster again. By 1 point. When am I gonna use Magmar? Because the thing is, once I send out Kyogre, which I intend to do now at the start of the Greevil fight, there's gonna be rain. Permanently. Because it stops being permanently either Gen 5 or Gen... I think it's Gen 5 that Drizzle isn't permanent anymore. Either any of the weather summoning abilities. Let's check. That would be Gen 6. We have a little intermission where I will use Magmar. Just to make sure we use Magmar. Because I added Magmar to the team because I felt like the base stats would be nice, not realizing that I probably would open the Greevil fight with Kyogre. So the use of Magmar would be pretty limited. I was actually... Because I was choosing Kyogre and Magmar at the same time. I was thinking Jirachi, Vaporeon, Kyogre, they could just do the fights on their own, and then I would add Why Not to the team. Just to get that in the Hall of Fame, because it kind of sucks. Even as something with Protect, no, as something with Counter and Mirror Coat, it's not very good. I thought I might as well get that in the Hall of Fame, but I thought maybe if the opponent crits, I need something else to back my team up. Magmar is a good 1x to choose. And it's a lot more likely to happen here than in a good amount of other games. And that way I also use a higher level Pokemon. And if I don't use the higher level Pokemon now, like, you can only use them when something dies late on in the playthrough. Or you've not had the Pokemon in a certain slot for a long time. So that's also a reason why I did that instead of adding a low level Pokemon like that Wynaut, which would have been level 5. Because that was a Labrage Sound Egg. So that way I could add the Wynaut to the team if I wanted to at the start of the playthrough instead. Alright, one of the few times you'll get to use Flamethrower, Magmar. Use it well. Magmar is one of the few reasons why I played Leaf Green and not Fire Red. Because I could get it in Mount Ember. There's a decent amount of Leaf Green Pokemon in this playthrough. Feels a bit weird using them so soon after their initial playthrough, but that's what I get for doing the same generation 2 times in a row. I didn't really think to do that. Usually have big gaps between doing the same generation again, but I'm not gonna do XD instead of something like Emerald or Leaf Green. That's not right. Maybe I should have swapped out Magmar already, or Healers. Maybe not against Ampharos because it has Thunderbolt, but the next two are ground types. And actually, Ductrio might have Arena Trap. Oh no. The Ductrio has Arena Trap, and my Pokemon are both weak to ground. That's not a good thing. Okay, Psychic on Dugtrio, Protect, and then hope Jirachi survives. Neither of them protected, so what does Donphan do then? Flail. Okay, so we just double attack. Because we have to be fast in that Donphan. I miss my own Donphan. I miss Slurpee. I'll have to catch another one. Does Soul Silver have Donphan? It might. Yeah, after this finale is done, there's a few things I'm still gonna do post-game, but not much. I'm gonna get the Oasis Pokespot and the Rock Pokespot encounter. And I have to purify Shadow Lugia, because otherwise I can't transfer it into the storage bank. I hope I have enough Pokemon for that. And otherwise I'd have to catch a few wild Pokemon or other Shadows from Mirror Bee or something. Just temporarily and then delete them after... Release them after it's just so I can purify Kyogre. Kyogre at Lugia. It's 2 more mandatory fights. Well, 3 if you count the Lugia. 2 optionals as well. Next fight has an electric type in the opener. But that electric type's not that dangerous. Well, not as dangerous because it's a shadow. Stardust as the opener just seems to be a good idea. Fishy and Rain have a lot of the same moves, but also Fish and Stardust. And they overall have the best coverage. Yeah, that's probably the best. Revel! Eldez! Coming to get you. Gotta use the elevator. Like I literally couldn't have come to you if you didn't let Gorgon out here. Because my character is unable to climb a glass that is just slightly higher than him. Or be thrown over by a Pokemon. Although probably in real life it would have been a glass that goes through the roof. All of this is, but you can just look over it just for game design purposes. You finally managed to anger Master Greevil. I thought I would end up battling you one day, but this isn't how I had hoped to face you. If we battle, it will only be unfulfilling and without meaning. Will you challenge me knowing that now? I'm sorry. The Grandmaster's orders are absolute. I can't refute them. Battere! Ow. You go do that. Here comes Big Dragon. Gotta get the pseudo legendary to something. Well, there's no. Is there? No, there is a Shadow Dragonite. That's right at the end. Then Shadow Tyranitar and Shadow Metagross are already in Colosseum, so there's Shadow Salamence remaining, and they give it to the final boss before the final boss. Because there's 3 actual legendaries on the final boss fight. Oh no, so much damage. Thunderbolt! Notice how Salamence is level 50, the rest is 44 or 45. They intentionally made Salamence strong. Also, it makes sense for just its evolution level. But I like that there's one level 50 before the final boss. Also, the Ninjask I'm going first that I can hit them hard and well and super effective, so that keeps it safe. Not afraid of Flygon. Now that, because it can hit me with Flamethrower. It can't hit me with Earth Throw because it doesn't have it. It can hit me with Flamethrower on Jirachi, but it's not that dangerous. So Marowak's more of a threat. So I just surf it? Half damage, but stab plus rain would make it stronger than ice beam still. Nice, Flygon almost down, so Surf will take 8 out as well. Feels weird playing XD without actually catching things, but it does make things a lot easier. And you can get through the game with the costume. You just catch the first Pokemon of each area, and that was the Lovrena's Farfetch, because the entirety of Citadel Isle counts as the same thing in XD. Although you could probably do it per room or per floor if you really wanted. But no, I just went with how XD does areas. The entirety of Pyrite Town is just every map marker is its own area. Pyrite Town is its own thing. The first ONBS... ONBS isn't ONBS. It's still Pyrite Town. The first ONBS thing, Shadow, is your Shadow. If the Mirror Bee comes to Pyrite Coliseum, too bad, you already got the ONBS one. Which isn't great. Double Thunderbolt. So we haven't used Vaporeon at all. So I'm gonna try and use Vaporeon. Because Tyler kinda took over Vaporeon's role and made this very safe so far. Thank you for the shortcut. You're nice. Alright, the 2 optional fights. Let's go do those. And have something not die there. Useless. I'm doing a Nuzlocke. Kyogre is probably much faster than Vaporeon. Yeah, because Vaporeon doesn't have high speed, like 60-65 base. Yeah. I wouldn't have minded if Surf hit everyone here. Because then what I could do a water absorb combo with Vaporeon, and Surf would deal way more damage. Oh, we used Rain and he leveled up immediately. I was about to say she because I thought my Eevee was female, but that might be the other Eevee. No, Mopaz was a male. Huh. I must misremember. Let me actually put a prediction up. How many Pokemon will enter the Hall of Fame? Leave it up for the next 5 minutes. Predict how many Pokemon will enter the Hall of Fame. Remember that if either of these optionals defeats one of my Pokemon, I can still replace it. We did a prediction, right? Not a poll? Yes. Wow, even Miltank's down. These optional fights are gonna give Fishy another level. Can't one complain about. Extra power for the Fishy. Suddenly destroying this finale. Would have been harder with Dragonair and Kecleon. One of them might have definitely died. Oh, and then just quit this locking, because why not? They just want to be done with this. Want to get through the finale. Are items still here? No. Ah, you wanna fight? Fight? You? Me? Survive. Fancy. Alright, Thunderbolt them the wrong way. I wanted to do Kyogre on Tentacruel because it's stronger. So that would have been the KO. Let's see what Tentacruel has for me. Barrier. Yeah, great move. Great move. I'll use Psychic on Tentacruel. That would have been better. Oh! Kyogre fast for him. Oops. Probably be good if Kyogre faster in the next fight. Actually, it doesn't matter. Because Stardust is just going to call mine turn 1. Set up for defenses. Kyogre's just going to surf. We'll KO Rhydon. Don't think it'll KO Moltres, but it'll do loads of damage. Kyogre so powerful. I like using it, but that means I have to use some weaker ones later. But that's possible in playthroughs too. I did a team with pretty sucky coverage URs, and I did that deathless, so it's possible. Had some luck, sure, but very good strategic choices, move choices as well. That helped. We're gonna get a level 60. Yeah, probably off the next one. The ogre, finish him. Level 60 Jirachi. Looks like I never updated Magmar's level on my tracker. Done that now. It was still level 40. It's just the finale that remains. It's Shadow Lugia. And then our pal Greevil. And this seems to be the good opener, I would say. 60 Stardust, 59 Fishy, 58 Rain, 57 Boober. Which is just Magmar's Japanese name, by the way. And then Water and Violet, 62. I haven't used them for a while. Actually, I used Water for a few fights. Against a Blissey in Citadel Isle right after the Snattle fight. There was a guy with the Blissey. And then I used it as well against the final trainer before Snattle as well, because they had a Shadow Chansey. Yeah, I used him against that. Alright, can we beat XD? Who's faster, Koga or Stardust? Stardust. We're gonna Master Ball the Lugia. Just to play that one safe. I'm not sure if I get healed in between. Probably low catch rate too. Just use the Master Ball and get to the big fight. If I keep it for Greevil's fight, then I could basically just remove one of his Pokemon from the picture. And only have to fight 5 of them. But I'm allowed to catch Lugia. And I don't want to wait and use Ultra Balls and Timer Balls and stuff. And give it a chance to take me out. Let's enjoy this music for just a moment. Oh, it is a shadow Pokemon, whatever will I do? Master. Or already know what I'm going to nickname it, even though I haven't purified it yet. Master Ball. It's the Lugia slot because what else is it going to take? You come with Shadow Lugia in the tracker. Too bad. Add Lugia here. No, it's on the Hall of Fame yet. Calm down, Alka. Let's see. Lugia would be. Celebi's 251. Lugia's before Ho-Oh. Right? No, Lugia's after Ho-Oh. No, before. Huh? Yeah, Lugia's before Ho-Oh. Lugia's 249. It's a UR slot. Go sit with Farfetch'd in the tracker. So Lugia's is going to be nicknamed XD001 because that's the only nickname that that Pokemon deserves. And I'll actually give it that nickname once it's purified, but I'm already making you notes of it. It's that Lugia. Yeah, I think we're time for the final fight. The fact that he always opens with these two makes my opening a lot more safe and predictable. Well, him more predictable, my opening a lot more safe. And with Kyogre now, with the rain, yeah, this is gonna hurt. Unless they use Shadow Sky, but the only ones with Shadow Sky are the last three: Tauros, Articuno, and Zapdos. So I have some time to have fun before that. Let's see how much damage I can deal. Let's surf. Can we get 6 more Hall of Famers? If I get at least 2 in the Hall of Fame, that unlocks a new mythical, and I'll probably immediately use that in Soul Silver. Because my UR options for that game aren't great for pre-Gym 1. So I'll probably take Manaphy, so I can use it from the start. I have an amazing Miss Magius waiting for me though. Alright, let's do Pokemon down. That's probably the easiest too. Thank you, Fishy. There's a Shadow Coconut Tree. And here comes Shadow Bull. Lids has started streaming. Well, Lids, I am doing the streaming. Lids, I am streaming. How dare you go play Black 2 or White 2, whichever one of the twos. I'm doing the stream. I am doing the finale stream. I'll come raid you in a bit. But no, my turn. Alright, I Calm Minded once, so Psychic Tauros, and then I'll Ice Beam Exeggutor. Jirachi's has been my best member for the entire playthrough. Makes sense, it's a mythical and has a nice moveset. Ice Beam and Thunderbolt, no, not Ice Beam, Thunderbolt and Shadow Ball from the start, Calm Mind after a certain point. I think it, no, Calm Mind was TM as well. And then it started with its own Confusion pretty early on, and then learned Psychic as well. We started Kuno. Are they even gonna damage me? I could probably one-shot the Articuno. Ooh. Probably should one-shot the Articuno with Thunderbolt from Stardust. Is Kyogre strong enough to one-shot the Zapdos with Ice Beam? Am I going to one-shot all of them? Am I going to one-shot Weevil's entire team to give me 6 Hall of Famers? It really sucked that Dragonair and Cacteon died. If they wouldn't have died, this fight would have been a lot more difficult. I'll give you that. The opening would have been Vaporeon Jirachi. Jirachi would have calm-minded. Vaporeon would have attempted a Hydro Pump with an 80% chance to completely decimate Rhydon. That would have been the opening play that I've been thinking about for a while. Okay, so I said Thunderbolt Articuno because I can't super effectively hit Zapdos with it. And then I Ice Beam Zapdos. This turn could be Hall of Fame? Nope, it's not. Because Articuno survived. We're gonna get damage probably, unless I Shadow Sky, which actually that's still damage. Zapdos did survive it. So Kyogre got the KO with just its own stats, and Stardust with a Calm Mind boost didn't get the KO. I guess Articuno does have a higher special defense than Zapdos, so that probably helped. One Shadow Sky. Which means they can't crit me. We know we're faster than Artiflippin' Kuno. I'm gonna just open Lids' stream. Have it on mute. Just open Lids' stream. I set mute myself. Open Lids. Hey, chat. Me not remembering that Surf was changed to Gen 4, take your teammate looking at Stardust as we should use the Surf. Yeah. It just hits the opponents in Gen 3. Stardust! Bring yourself and your allies into the Hall of Fame! And I just went from 48 to 54 Hall of Famers. The 4 Pokemon to survive the entire thing. The 5 deaths open with just a 3rd UR slot and the second 1X slot. That was really easy! Let's go, Kyogre! Kyogre! Thanks, Jackie, for the hint to use Kyogre, because I was considering, like, Zapdos or something else. Kyogre made it so easy. I definitely needed this level advantage with Dragonair and Kecleon, but... Wow. Kyogre. Hall of Fame! Let's go! Where did Ardos go? I feel like if there's ever a sequel to Colosseum and XD with Shadow Pokemon, then for the lore, it would make the most sense that somewhere someone from Cypher or something, someone that knows about how to create Shadow Pokemon is still around years later or something like that. With Eldis and Greevil turning themselves in, I feel like Ardos would be the one to set it up and lead Cypher. If there's ever a sequel, I feel like for the lore that would make a lot of sense. For it to be Ardos. enjoy the credits. Hey, that's not a shadow Pokemon. Yes, it is, but we're never gonna fight it. Jovi! Mommy! We'll Gen 4 preview with Bonsland. Munchlax. Emails cut off again. You don't have to write longer emails. Nice one, Toby. I'm just gonna head off to the Purifying Chamber. To the PC, because I can't use these Pokemon anymore. And then I'll do the cleanup stuff myself. Because there is the fight against, actually, there is the fight against Egon. What levels does he have? Because I'm not allowed to use my Pokemon anymore. I do still have Zapdos. Egon has 2 Pichu, 2 Pikachu, and 2 Raichu. With level 45, 50, 55. Actually, that's a dangerous fight. I might not be able to... That's a mandatory fight, isn't it? To even do anything else in this game. Which means I can't get my Oasis Pokespot and Cave Pokespot encounter unless I beat it. Purify Shadow Lugia. Wait, I can use Shadow Lugia as a Shadow Lugia. Although it's still very weak to Thunderbolt, though. Yeah, that doesn't look too good. Like, Lugia and Zappy Bird. I'm not sure if I dare to even try the fight. I don't think so. I don't think I do. Too dangerous. I'd have to use Zappy Bird on Lugia. Is that mandatory? Hope it's not. Well, I'll go figure that out by myself and not do that on screen. And then, if possible, then I get past the fight, or it's optional. I'm gonna do some post-game cleanup, getting 2 more wild Pokemon, which might mean I get the Donphan slot back, because I can get a Phanpy in one of the Pokespots. Get another TM, I think, from Mount Battle. Teach a few TMs. Purify Shadow Lugia. And then probably tomorrow we start Soul Silver? I'm not sure yet. But that is where we are right now. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching and sharing this experience with me. We got 6 new Hall of Famers, unfortunately 2 deaths right before the stream, which sucks. But hey, we gotta live with it sometimes. I'll choose the outcome of the prediction. It was indeed 6 Hall of Famers. Vaporeon, Jirachi, Kyogre, Eneth, Magmar, Nidoran. Or using their proper nicknames, Rain, Stardust, Fishy, Water, Boober, and Violet. Kyogre is so good. Rain didn't even get used because of it, but I'll take it. That's what you get for using a mythical and a legendary together. In the end, I could have used Wynot. I could have put Wynot here instead of Magmar. Kind of wasted the Magmar. The only reason I used it was just because I wanted to have used it. I trained it to level 57, and then used it against that one Cypher Grunt Peon guy. Let's raid into lids and enjoy some more Foreverlocke. They are not in the finale. It's a lot more safe there. Let's have some fun. Oh, lids!